style here on EA Sports. Both teams look ready to go, and it's time to drop the puck. The Crew have won the opening faceoff and take possession here at the start. Takes a shot. An easy glove save made by Wagner. Lots of time left in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Burnaby's got possession here in their own end. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Knoxville's looking to break out of their own end. Quick shot! Big time stop!
Layman's made a great quality shot. Look easy. I mean, he is so efficient. He's dialed in, he tracks, and he makes the save.
Moves it quickly over to Kyle. Great extension on his part to poke it away. All alone! Denies the deep. Wow!
That was a great effort by the shooter here on the breakaway, James, trying to outweight the goalie. I thought that he had a little more time. He could have waited, paused, and tried to elevate that puck, but the goalie had to make a nice save to keep it out.
Slides the puck across to Jordan. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming.
Layman's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Burnaby's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards are rattling.
And when you're along those boards with the puck, you know it's coming, and you can't do anything when the spacing and alignment is done perfectly, and that's what happens here, James. This is how you gain the puck when you separate the body from it.
The Crew have taken possession along the wall. Knoxville's looking to break out. Jordan's got it against the boards. Burnaby's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Receives the pass. Blocked, and you may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that end quick. Coach is just loving these types of shifts. A lot of pressure and effort in this one.
Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear. They have done that here.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Big face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, after that last shift with sustained pressure, you know that the goaltender is fatigued. You got to find ways to get pucks to the net.
In front of the tip. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself in position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Snaps one from the slot. They score.
Well, he's in tight to the net, James, and he knows that he's not going to have much time or space to get it off, so he elects to use the snapshot and beats the goaltender.
Burnaby's got the lead here in the first as they have been the more dominant team in the offensive area. Steps inside. You scores! It's in the back of the net!
That's fast, James. A pair of goals in 40 seconds.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Yeah, and talk about putting your opponent on their heels. Well, it's going to be a quick release that gets it done here, James, but I'm more impressed with him getting to position. You got to fight to get to those areas. It's tough in there. You pay the price, and because he does, he scores a goal.
Slides the puck over to Colina. And now he angles it across to Kyle. Unable to reach that one. Burnaby's got it in their own zone. The sharpshooters played along the boards. And a stick in the lane ends in the threat. Oh, the stick! Oh, he denies it with a fantastic stop there! There's the whistle. The crew have to serve 2 minutes for boarding.
Well, he's going to get a boarding call on that one, James. Really aggressive and throws his opponent into the boards.
And the man advantage unit comes out to go to work.
So first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. Look at the tone setter.
Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
You almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in.
The sharpshooters have been all over them, and there's still plenty of time left in this first. Struck, and we are back underway. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. And that's deflected off someone in front. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Grabbed along the board by Usher. Takes the pass. Knoxville's in on the offensive attack now. And that's offside, stopping the plays. Burnaby's built themselves a large lead, and there are still more than 2 periods to play here. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Sends it in deep. The crew have the puck against the boards. Turned aside by Lehman. The sharpshooters take it along the wall. Here's a chance. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient, he's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
Back to the point, they set it up. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Raven. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Toronto. Time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one. Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. Here we go. Lots of time left in this one, but certainly a lopsided affair to this point. All right, Cheryl, let's get back to work here for a moment. We've already played a period in this one. What do you make of what you've seen?
Knoxville's trailing in this game because they haven't had any urgency around the puck. They've been chasing the game, and they haven't had any possession time.
Burnaby's been all over them here in this second period. Just look at the score, and they have dominated in the shot clock, too. Big hit that frees up possession. Closes the gap along the wall. Tries to feed it over to Dupuis. Walks the line here, and he hits one of his own teammates with that shot.
You've got to give him an A for effort. I mean, he's clearly banged up, James, but he's trying to stay in the play even though he's struggling.
He hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
When you're along the wall, you got to have your head up. You better be good in small spaces, and it
Deuces Wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
St. Pierre's won the draw. Puck picked up by Weeks. The sharpshooters gain possession along the wall. Oh, and he rolls on it. Grabs the puck. And that's blocked. Taken along the wall by Weeks. Puck sent over to Jordan. The sharpshooters gain control of it. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Oh, it stays out.
Burnaby's been finding the net all game long, and this one found the post. It didn't hit the back of the net, but they've got a healthy, comfortable lead, and they have their opponent scrambling. This has been a fun one to watch. You know the coaching staff is going to like it.
Kalina's going off for interference.
Now you're down a bunch of goals here, James, and really you take a penalty because you're chasing the game, and you want to get back into it, but this one's a tough one to take.
They take possession as he locks them up. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
Burnaby's been just crushing it in the offensive zone, but it starts the defensive end too, Cheryl.
Yeah, as a former defender, I would say it always starts there. I mean, it's got to be 200 feet in a complete game, and when you look down this lineup and you look on the ice, it starts right from the goaltender and works its way all through the offensive zone.
Kalina's got it along the wing. Wagner's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Weeks is back on the ice. He's the captain of this team. He knows exactly what to do. A player that can settle them down, James, and he's going to have to do that if they want to climb out of this hole.
And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Asher's taking it from his own end. And he lowers the boom there. We got a whistle offside to call. There we go. They're dropping the gloves.
Well, this is a tone setter, isn't it? The emotions are at a heated, and they're ready to go.
And ring the bell. It's over.
Wow, that was just a perfectly executed final punch, James. You have to pick your moments in a game, James, and this fighting is a product of picking a moment to try and rally the troops, if you will, and try and build some momentum in this game.
They've got the debris all cleared up off the ice, and both teams step in for the face-off. St. Pierre's won the draw at center. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Oh, a little crash, bang, boom in the corner. Listen to this place. Slides it diagonally to St. Pierre. And we'll get a breather here with offside to call.
Asher's been on point with his type of game here, James. In the offensive zone, he moves around to get to the right spots on the ice to be able to get his one-timer off. I mean, he's gotten it off multiple times, but he finally gets the pass he wants, and he's able to unload it and put it in. That one's got to feel good.
Gets the puck in deep. And look who's at it again. Another hit. He's just racking them up there.
Well, he really is using every ounce of his body to just crush players all over the ice, sending that message he wants to win.
Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Oh, these home fans have had enough. They're wondering when a call's going the opposite way here, Cheryl.
You can hear the frustration right now with that third call in a row, I might add, James. I mean, this is a one-sided game, isn't it?
Unbelievable.
Well, I really like them working off the 1-3-1 sequence that they were successful on earlier, James. It really opens up the ice. You're using and stretching the entire zone. And listen, there's a lot of ice for the defense to cover. So you can look to the flanks, you can look to the bumper, but a lot of options off of it.
Picked off. Tried to be too cute on the pass.
Burnaby's been dominant in all areas of the game tonight, James. Right from puck drop, their sense of urgency, they've had their legs underneath them, and they've really been a wave that's just worn down their opponent.
Shuts him down.
Lehman's got to make more stops like that, James. He's got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present moment. It's about the next save, and that's a key contributor to reset his team and get them moving forward.
Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Kalina's got the puck in his own zone. body. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The crew happen to hand in a 2-minute penalty for interference.
The entire group certainly looks agitated and frustrated tonight, and it's boiling over into their play. I mean, they're dancing to the penalty box right now. And their opponent's going to make them pay here, James. They got to figure out a way to reset the temperature with this group and get in rhythm.
Here's a short pass to St. Pierre.
Sorry, James, didn't mean to step on your toes, but that was a massive hit, and now the play continues. Well, an athlete's having a type of game like this, you just say, get him the puck, and that's exactly what's happening tonight, because every time it's on his stick, he's finding a way to fill the net here, James. Hattie so far in this game, he has been lethal when that puck is on his stick.
St. Pierre's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Polina's going to play it against the half wall. Burnaby's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The sharpshooters will play it in their own end. Burnaby's got it against the boards. Look at this. The crew have the puck short-handed. Knoxville's got it in their own zone. Lays into the body on the play. Takes that one right in the logo. And we're going to get a stoppage here as the referee blows the play dead. St. Pierre's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Into the offensive end now.
Some would say it's not a big deal as they have a comfortable lead and they don't execute on the power play. I would say different though, James. Habits are everything. It's about moving forward and pushing and getting uncomfortable. This group certainly just looks comfortable.
What a hit! Looks like somebody finally woke up here.
Well, it might be a little too late here, James, but you got to try it. And I like the timing of this hit to send a very clear message to the bench. Let's get moving.
Man advantage takes to the ice. It's our first opportunity to get a glance at the special teams unit.
An opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity to look at the coverage as well. See how they're playing it, whether they're going to be aggressive or sit back.
Wagner's got the puck and he's going to hang on. St. Pierre sent the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. Second period nearly in the books here. Block shot.
One on the PK, James. You have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
Oh, look at this. Nothing.
There'll be some frustration with that one. You got to love that he got to some prime-time real estate, so did the work and effort to get there. Man, you got to hit the net when you're in that tight.
And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. Knoxville's won the opening face-off as their power play continues. There's the collision, and look who's hit again.
He's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
We got a penalty coming up here. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. Let's see what the officials are calling.
What a tumultuous turn of events here, James. They take the first penalty. They can't settle down, and now multiple calls on the play.
Play resumes here as he takes the puck inside the offensive zone. From the point, they take control of it. Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing off cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. Knocks him. Solid check to slow him down. He brings the iron.
Burnaby's been having a way with their opponent all night long. In the offensive zone, it's been all theirs. They've been directing traffic any which way they want and getting shots off at will. This one goes off the post, but really doesn't matter. They've got such a healthy cushion.
Weeks caught for the pick. Interference the call.
Well, it's been a lackluster performance tonight, and it just continues here. The emotional barometer is certainly off. They're trailing in this game by a large margin, and now they're dancing to the penalty box. It's a tough game all the way around.
Oh, great move to sidestep the check. There's a shot, and they score. The pile-on continues, Cheryl.
It is ugly, and there's nothing worse in the score than having your own crowd just give way on you. They're not happy. You can hear the booing tonight in this building. Just a tough game all the way around.
I think they screamed uncle about 2 of these ago. Jankin driving and shakes off the check. The crew have possession shorthanded. Quick pass across to Jordan. Oh, he's hammered right onto the bench. New meaning to in one. He's got a step. Sends it over. Denied on the breakaway. Oh, he came up clutch there.
Well, you really did. Anytime that you're one-on-one, you got to beat.
Oh, it goes right up the post.
Burnaby's players can't get too frustrated here with the multiple hit post, James. They're in the lead. They've been effective in the offensive zone, and they're continually generating some shots.
And that shot goes on the side of the net. The sharpshooters have it now. Oh, a clutch save. Devastating hit to the ball. I think he tried to turn it into drywall on that play. He tips it, and out where it goes and hits one of his own teammates in front.
Well, this is a primetime clinic on how to own the puck. I mean, they're managing it, and they are playing with it at will in the offensive zone.
Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. And he's got the answer for that one. Kyle's lugging the puck. Oh, he forced the turnover. Big time stop there.
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Delayed penalty coming up here. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
Well, you can take the time and space away from your opponent, but not when they don't have the puck. You can't impede their forward movement, and that happens here. So he's going to the box.
Knoxville's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
It can certainly be frustrating when you get multiple opportunities and you don't cash in. Well, they have another opportunity right now. The focus has to be to win the faceoff, get to their positions, and put the puck to the net. Keep it simple.
Gains the zone from the right. Pass out front. A shot. They score. Well, how about that? A good defense translates to an even better offense.
It's amazing how a PK can deflate or inflate, and that's an inflator. When you get a shorthanded goal, you know that you switch the momentum. I don't think that he's going to like that this went in here, James. I mean, it's a one-on-one battle. He's fighting for position to find that puck, and you got to have will. You got to go up and down, do what you got to find the puck and make the save.
Burnaby's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
And now he moves it quickly to Asher. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Penalty coming up. Weeks moves the puck.
Can't generate opportunities on the power play when you spend the majority of it chance right here and an opportunity to redeem themselves after that shorty they gave up earlier.
Shot! How did he stop that one? Power play set to roll on as the centers get ready for the faceoff. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Takes that pass back to the ball. Steps in with the block. Passes ahead to the right side. Sends it in front.
Asher's almost back on the ice.
Knoxville's coaches will not be liking that power play opportunity as they fail to convert and give up a short-handed one. And he grabs the loose puck and he's in all alone. And there's the save.
I have to say here, James, I mean, when you have a player on your team that's willing to sacrifice body as well as be able to make a play and finish it off with a Gordie Howe hat-trick, you know you have something special, and we've seen it tonight. Just look at this highlight pack of his fight, of his assists, and his goal, and you know right away that he's had a tremendous impact on the game.
Knoxville's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Jordan's got it in the defensive zone. Oh, that'll make his teammates take notice on the bench after that hit. Offside the call, we'll get a reset.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Hurnaby's showing no signs of slowing down here in this third period of big time. Moves it to Asher. Hurnaby's moving it up the ice. Sends it in on the attack. Here's the one-timer. Shuts it down with a stop.
James, these are real difficult games to play in, and it's real difficult to maintain emotional control when you're getting blown out in a game, and I think this hit is really just a product of frustration.
Hurnaby's won it, now they'll go on the attack. Blocked in traffic. Makes the easy save with the glove. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Hurnaby's got the edge in the shot department, a big reason why they lead here in this third period. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Offside the call, we'll get a faceoff coming up. Burnaby's offense has put on a show tonight, and here they are in blowout mode late in the third. The sharpshooters win the faceoff at center. At center ice now. He grabs the puck and loses possession after a solid hit.
Asher is able to corral that pass. He's got the puck on his stick. You know he's dangerous. He's got two in the game, and he's looking for another.
Quick feed to Colina. Fires it. Blocker save, and he's showing up big time tonight. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. The sharpshooters skip it up along the boards. And a great save. Here's the feed in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Denies him.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
And here comes the physical response.
Well, and this is in response of a dangerous hit, and now one of your players is injured, James. It's really important that you stand up, you stick up, and you defend in this situation.
Here we go. Well, a pretty spirited, some might say justified response after he took out his teammate.
Well, yeah, and you knew they weren't going to let anyone get pushed around on their team, and it's a tough to watch someone get injured on a play, but stepping in, having the courage to do it and stand up for your teammate, I think the entire bench likes that.
Well, it looks as though the tensions have finally simmered and we're ready to get back to what we actually came here in the first place for. Hockey! Inside of the final minute here in the third. Knoxville's got the puck along the boards. Weeks plays it now. Nice zone entry from the right side. Sends it into the offensive zone. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. And that's intercepted by Petrov. And he makes the save. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. Burnaby's all but got this thing wrapped up here late in the third. They have capitalized on many scoring chances tonight. Wilson's won the draw here in their own zone. Hammers the shot. Denies him with the save. Asher's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Knoxville's got a hold of the puck now. And he moves it up to Colina. It is never easy when the home fans turn on you, but they've got no one to blame for themselves with this performance tonight. Burnaby's offense, the story tonight as they lead it here in this third period. The sharpshooters start with the puck in their own end. Quick pass to Wilson. There's an injection of energy with that hit. Shakes himself free. There's the horn, and it's time to breathe. A strong effort in the defensive end for them as they deliver the shutout here, Cheryl.
Yeah, real connected defensive unit that kept the puck away from the middle of the ice. But you gotta talk about the goaltender. I mean, he was outstanding in this game, tracking the puck, anticipating play, and most importantly, redirecting rebounds to safety. I thought that was one of the signature things to his game today that helped them win.
Well, that'll bring an end to an exciting night of hockey, and for all of us here at EA Sports, including Danny, Matt, Natalia, all in the truck, I'm James, she's Cheryl. Good night, everybody. Two dynamic talents meet tonight. Koivu's looking to build off that huge offensive performance from the other night. Weeks has that non-stop motor, punishing opponents and creating turnovers. Based on social media, fans are buzzing for this matchup between these two stars, and it finally goes down. The officials there at center, and I think we are about to get this one underway. And we can officially say game on. Look out! Oh, what a hit!
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up. Lots of time left in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Hughes has won the face-off.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with a tired group that they're playing against.
Picked up along the boards by St. Pierre. Slides it across. Orabro's got the puck behind the net. Directed over to Koivu. Orabro's gained possession along the boards. Takes a hit on the play. Dangleville's ready to go on the attack. Knoxville's got the puck in their own end. Great poke check on the reach. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Into the middle. And it's blocked. St. Pierre stick handling in his own zone. There's a hit, and he's trying to leave everything out there on the ice tonight. Along the wing up the neutral zone. And he loses control of the puck. Feeds the puck over. Oh, great save there!
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Lets it go! And he gets in front of the slap shot to make the save. St. Pierre's got the puck. Stopped with ease. Slides it over with pace to Koivu. And he loses his check with a spectacular move. And he comes up beating him.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice, is in the slot area. He's got to get to the top of the crease, spread of the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Jordan's going to play it to the corner. Penalty coming up here. The Crew have found themselves undermanned. Interference the call.
When your opponent doesn't have the puck, you can't interfere with their forward progress too much. You can cheat a little bit, James, but that's over the top.
And the man advantage unit comes out to go to work.
An opportunity here to go up by one on the power play. You know they worked on this in practice. It's something you do, your repetitions. This is what prepares you to be big in these moments.
Nice, plays the puck. Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you gotta love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly. Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Jordan's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Knoxville's got it in the defensive zone. And a stick break setup. Moves the puck over to Michael. Works it across to Colina. And he coughs it up with the pass. Koivu's going to play it from the back of the cage. Denies him. He got all of it. Handles the pass from his goalie. Now he slides it up to Colina. There's the whistle as the play was offside. Past the halfway mark of this period, we're still scoreless. Both teams are now back to even strength as the power play has expired.
Body language says it all, James. Have a look at the unit here. Every single one of them deflated. They know that they needed to score, and this is the expectation of the power play, and they go back to the bench with their heads facing their skates.
Here's a shot. Orville's looking to break out of their own end. Takes it off. They go back on the attack. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Hughes wins the draw. Rocks him on the play. Knoxville's got it behind the net. Sends one up to Jordan. Stoppage in play, offside the call.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Here in the later stages of this period, still no score in this one. Dangleville's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Cuts to the paint. Good save. Somehow got a piece of it. Taken by St. Pierre. And now it's grabbed by Colina. Right up the gut into the offensive end. And the puck banks off the glove. He might have a step here. Slams it across. Oh, hits the post.
Oh, and that's a
Oh, that was greasier than a pan of back after that neutral zone faceoff. Uses the force on that hit. Drills them. And that plays offside. We got a faceoff coming up. Dangleville's coaches wanted a lot of shots on net, and the team has delivered so far, leading late in the first. Hughes wins the draw at center. Moves it quickly over to Koivu. To his teammate. Scores! So she's on a leader now. That's her second night.
Well, the Bucks just following her around, or she's following James because she knows where it's at, because she's finishing it off. What a game for her. Well, these are the types of plays in a game that you don't get often, so you have to make good on them, and they do exactly that, James. They utilize the space they're given, they have their numbers, and they make their opponent pay.
Hughes wins it in the dots. Tries to get it over to Koivu. Koivu right to the front. Scores! There it is. She's done it. It's the hat trick. Never mind tipping your cap. You gotta throw it out there on the ice.
Yeah, throw it out there. What a game that she's had. Sometimes you wish you could just bottle these ones up or call them when needed. They're so tough to get. Three's a great number. Let's see if she can get four.
Jordan's won the draw at center. Gets it over to Weeks. Setting up behind his own net now. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. Welcome back. She's Pounder. I'm Cybulski. You do you, and here comes period number 2. Here we go. Period number 2 is underway where it is too much to not enough here. All right, Cheryl, let's get back to work here for a moment. We've already played a period in this one. What do you make of what you've seen?
Knoxville. She scores! Well, she finishes this one with authority, James. You can see the confidence as she approaches the goaltender, and she makes no mistake.
Ottawa's been the more impressive team offensively. Look at the shot clock, and just look at the score. He got all of that hit. Ottawa's playing it from the side. Dropped him in the open ice. Moves around along the half wall. Delayed penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Kovuna's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty.
They've been back on their heels this entire game. Just look at the scoreboard, James. I'm sure the underlying metrics will meet the eye test as well. But that frustration is now translating in penalties. They've got to find a way to figure this out.
Nice job tying up his opponent. Let's go! Right with the man advantage, and they make it click.
I think there's a song being played in the goaltender's ear because this puck was just whistled stiff side. I mean, unbelievable shot.
You gotta love those teammates that just continually push a run here offensively if they lead in the second. And off the face-off, they take possession. And he passes it up ahead to Jordan. Levels him with the hit. Grabs the puck. And tries to make a diagonal pass. Breakaway. Scores! And she shows everyone how you close it out on the breakaway.
And no lie at all here. James takes a quick peek over her shoulder just to see where the defense is coming back on her. And she's able to use the ice she has to take the space and bury it.
And he drops the hammer to end this one.
It's an emotional game, and sometimes you got to do what you got to do, whether it's standing up for yourself or for a teammate, and that one's going to end right there with that last punch. You don't often see fighting much anymore, James, and this is why. There's a real danger to it when you're taking a risk of injury.
Knoxville's won the draw. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And he's able to handle that one.
Pasco's done a good job making that save, especially because it's been a quiet night for him. It's been an offensive explosion in the other end, but when you're faced with a save, you have to make it. You don't want to open the door for your opponent.
The Crew have the puck in their own end. Angles it over to St. Pierre. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. On-man rush. Here's the pass. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Makes it look easy with the stop. Donaldson again.
Man, James, he shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
They've got the defense outnumbered. Scores! No surprise who it is as she finishes. Sure, this is unbelievable again.
We've lost track of how many goals she scored there. I mean, she's playing with such confidence. She's buzzing all around the ice, and she's attacking. You know when the puck's on her stick, she's taking the shot tonight.
But hopefully nobody's hurt here, seriously.
Yeah, that's tough to watch, especially taking that last punch. It was decisive, and he went down hard. Hockey is played at high levels, and it's so intense, and sometimes frustrations and emotions boil over. And this fight is a result of that, but the winning team is going to be the home team, and you can feel it in the building. All the energy has been built for the home team.
Quick shot off the post!
Dangleville's been working hard around the net, James, and they're getting a lot of shot opportunities, but a little line cheating here, and they're hitting a lot of posts.
The Crew have been penalized for unsportsmanlike conduct.
We got to put a pin in the penalty balloon here, James. Them frustrating calls, no question about it. They got to figure out a way to control their emotion and get back in this game.
Knoxville's across the blue line. Quick feed down low. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway.
Dangleville's all alone.
Scores! She puts it in on the breakaway. Makes no mistake about it.
Some players love this pressure moment and some hate it, James, and she absolutely loves it. She is so confident and composed with the puck. She knows it's going in every single time.
Dangleville's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. Moves it to Kyle. Slides the puck to Wilson. With possession along the wall. Oh, smart heads up play to put that one away. away on a nice defensive deflection. Passed up ahead. The Crew have taken possession along the wall. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Scoops up the puck here. Michaels got it in the defensive end. Penalty coming up as the play's going dead. The Crew have to spend the next 2 minutes undermanned.
Well, we know the time on ice numbers are all going to the penalty killers here, James, because it has been an onset, a parade to the penalty box. They got to find a way to play even strength.
Oroville's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Made the stop on that play. And here's the pass to St. Pierre. And sends it just out of reach. Intercepted at center by St. Pierre. Oh, what a scores! He put it into his own net. Knoxville's been on their heels all night long, but they finally pushed back here in period number 2.
Certainly something positive to get on the board, but they're going to have to build on top of it if they want to really create some momentum and believe that they're back in this game.
Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Fires it on net. Oh, rattles off his cage.
Well, no smelling salts needed here. He's shaking it off as he takes one in the cage. He made the save, so that's going to make him pretty happy.
Oh, look at this. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Turns that one away. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK,
Power play comes up big again.
I love the various options that they have on their power play, James. Once the PK adjusts to one, they hit the other.
Oracle's firepower in full effect tonight as they continue to dominate late in period number 2.
And this is a collective and cohesive effort as well. And you know in the intermission, there's going to be a lot of chatter and some relaxation laughs in that dressing room because they have this lead, they have this game. They just want to come out and continue to play the way they started it.
And called to the offside. We're going to face off.
Michael's timing on that one-timer was on point. A reason why he scores that goal there, James. Listen, not for a lack of effort. We know that it's right in his wheelhouse. He just hasn't been able to connect with the one-timer until now.
Dangleville's looking to carry this sizable lead here into the second intermission. They have been the dominant club tonight. Knoxville's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Oroville's offense has been in full effect tonight as they continue to lead late in this second period. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Up along the wing. Tosses it on to Luff. Moves it over to Hughes. Moves into the slot. Scores! And they win it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
Oracle's having a night, as some kids might say, Cheryl. They're balling out there here in period number 2.
Just loving it out here, James. I mean, they have had control of the play. They've been so dominant. It almost feels effortless. And when it feels effortless,